PropTalk readers, we are here in St. Michael's Harbor. I'm with Captain Shannon Pickens, and he's going to go over the Helm Master system from Yamaha.
This is a fully integrated system, and these are tools to simplify the operation for the boat owner. The Helm Master system is comprised of an external antenna, which is up on the top. We have the joystick control, a binnacle control here, your display, and your electronic keypad. So on the binnacle control, you have a number of different features. One is called speed control. Speed control allows you to press a button and simply, instead of tapping your throttles to get a few more RPMs on the back side of the binnacle control, every time I press the button, it increases by 50 RPMs either up or down. At the same time, I can also slow that down into what's called pattern shifting. And pattern shifting allows me to operate the boat either 90% of the time in gear or 90% of the time out of gear. So in essence, it's a slow pump control. Another feature we have here, which is huge for safety, is free throttle. So we're on the old motors and the old style, you would have to press the buttons on the side, which then would lock everything out. This is digital, so you press the button and everything is fully disengaged. So if you were to walk by with a set of pliers on your hip, press the button, you're not going to go anywhere. Where kids or somebody bumps into it, for the old style, if it simply came back into neutral, it automatically reset. Huge safety feature. Actually have to press the button to go ahead and engage itself again. Single lever control lets you operate up to 5 motors with a single lever. Ease of comfort there for you. In essence, that's also like a synchronizer. Synchronizes both your motors up to 5 at a time. Center engine and triple motor applications allows just the center motor to operate, and that way you get a cleaner exhaust for a lot of guys that are bill fishing, wahoo fishing offshore. You also have what's called trim assist. Trim assist is where most of the time in the outboard world we find that boats operate best when they're trimmed all the way down to get started. And as you increase RPMs and you increase the trim of the motors, the boat seems to find its best attitude, and that's also about the most economical ride. So what this allows you to do is go ahead and set that in the computer, and as you increase or decrease your RPMs, they will automatically increase or decrease your trim. However, as conditions change, you can also override that manually. So those are the features on the binnacle control. Again, you also have your trim up and down, which you can operate both at the same time or one motor at a time. Then we get into the joystick control. So the joystick control has a number of different features. Obviously the big draw is the maneuverability, but with Yamaha we also have a number of position holding systems, heading holding, and you can also set a drift and change your position by simply tapping the joystick. This is a low RPM, tight corners, tight maneuverability around the boat ramps, the docks. This isn't zipping around the harbor with the joystick. So simply pressing a button, what this does is let each motor operate independently. So you can simply press the joystick sideways and the boat will walk itself sideways. Now this has nothing to do with bow thrusters, autopilots. This has nothing to do with any of the electronic brands. This is all Yamaha components, Yamaha software going to Yamaha motors. So you have all 4 directions, up, back, left, and right, and at the same time you can simply twist that while you're in those, and the boat will spin around on its axis. We also offer what's called SetPoint. SetPoint allows you to have 4 options. There's StayPoint, which is going to be your heading and your position. We have FishPoint, and that's going to be either FishPoint bow or FishPoint stern, which you decide which one you want to hold position, but isn't going to worry about your heading. And we have DriftPoint, which DriftPoint is going to be just your heading. So, for instance, let's say we were coming here and somebody was in a slip, and instead of having to sit on an anchor or constantly bump the motors in and out of gear, and we were waiting for someone to, get out of the way, where somebody's at the fuel dock, or we're waiting for a bridge to open, what you can simply do, and remember this again is going to be called StayPoint, and this is going to be your heading and your position. I'm going to line the boat up into the wind. You're going to have the best performance if you set the system up to succeed. A short press is now giving me StayPoint. And what you're going to see, this is my heading and my position. And now we've got a fair amount of breeze here.